Hi, my name is Mike, and this is my new composting toilet we're going to be putting in today. Let's open her up. Get this box out of the way. All right, let's see what we got here.
Got tape over.
Yeah, just untape it all.
What is that hole?
What?
What is that hole?
Well, I'm not exactly sure how it works yet. So let's just take all the tape off. All right, let's see what we got here. Let's open this up, pull this out, and see. All right, this looks like this is our pee jug in there. Oh, and then this comes up like that. Get into here. So so that's how we open that. All right. When you take a funny look in there, Miles. So this is what it comes with. So little spray bottle, I'm assuming, to clean it out. This looks like our instructions. And then this is our bucket here. So this, the reason why I went with this one is because instead of taking the nature head, you can, it looks like you have to take the whole thing out, but this you can just pull out the bucket. So just pull out the bucket and then clean it up, and then you'll just, well, I guess it goes in this, probably comes out this way. Yeah, comes out that way like that. So that goes there. I am gonna have to hook it up to power, which I'm hoping it doesn't draw too much power, but we'll see how much power it draws when we get it all hooked up. But this is it. I'm gonna looks like it's just a couple screws right here that will go down into the floor. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 screws that will go into the floor, and yeah, that's about it. So why don't I bring it down to the bathroom and we'll get it screwed in. All right, so Miles is not testing it out, but we're looking at positions, and I think that's going to be the position for it. So we'll sit there, and the vent goes out the other side. So when we vent it, and then I think the power's right over here. So this will work out good. We'll just run power into underneath. But I'll screw it down, and then we'll get the rest of it going. All right, we got it in. So basically it was just these 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. She's in. Like I said, we got a vent over here. I got a cap for that. I might just cap off the vent for right now, just because I'm not gonna, I really don't want to drill another hole in the side of the boat. We're gonna see how bad the odor is. My brother has a boat, and he said he didn't vent his, and he said it's not bad at all. So we're gonna attempt to do this without venting it first, but if it starts stinking, then we'll vent it. But as of now, we're not going to vent it. So let's go make the mixture that goes in the bucket, and then we'll put it all together. All right, so I got these little coconut pucks here. So I guess you just break them up, then drop them in. I think I'm going to fill it up to about the top of this part in here and see if that's high enough. I've never done this before, so I guess from what I was told, it's kind of a learning curve to see how much you actually need to put in. But we're going to start with it around there and then go from there. So let me hold that. So, yeah, as you can see, this stuff's pretty dry. So I'm gonna, I'll break it up and then I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, Miles is mixing it up. We got it in there. They told us to add a little water, and basically we want to bring it up to the top of the prongs. So basically about
we want it to be a
third full of the bucket, basically. How are we looking? We still need some more, huh? Do you need to add any more water?
Yeah, more water.
You don't want to pack it down. It wants to be in there loose, bub.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, so just get your hands in there and break up all the chunks. So yeah, we'll come back once it's done, but basically this is the process to get this stuff done. I think what I'll do next time is I'll probably get a separate bucket to do this in. Where this is our first time, we're kind of doing it trial by error. So we'll see what happens and go from there, but we'll show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, so I think we're there. Basically, from what I gather, is you want to be able to make it, and I don't know if you live where there's any snow, but you want to be able to kind of squeeze it together and not quite like a snowball, like kind of dry snow. So
wet sand.
Yeah, wet sand maybe. So I'm thinking this is probably pretty good texture. So we'll try this for the first time and then use it for a couple weeks and see what it looks like. But I think that's what it wants to look like when you're ready to start using it. So we'll go put this in the toilet and clean up our hands and then finish this video up. All right, so they said to fill it right up to the top of these little posts. So it's pretty much right up to the top. Next time might want to put a little bit more in, but we're going to try it at this level this time and see how it works. But I'll go put this back in the toilet and we'll see how everything works. All right, so we're down in the bathroom. I got my bucket here. Filled it up to just about the posts, and then I was told you want to put these nuts on the outside. So just pop it in like so, and then your iron goes in. That goes above that, and then there's two little clips. Clip there, clip here, and then I hooked up the battery. This is just temporary for now. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep this like this or not. Seems pretty easy. It's working for now. I'll probably get different connectors instead of just using the alligator clips to hold the wires on, but it's working for now. And then you just hit this little button and that will turn the auger on to stir up the solution. And then you just turn it off when you're done after. So I'm assuming you just run that for, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds after you go to the bathroom. And then you just shut it off and let it sit. So just shut that. Basically, you'll just open that, pull this, go to the bathroom. I'm going to keep some wet wipes down here because this is a pretty small hole. I have a feeling that until you get used to it and you're aiming right, you want to make sure that I want to keep it clean. So I'll keep some wet wipes down here, and I got a little 1 gallon trash can I'm going to put down here too for the toilet paper because I don't want to be putting toilet paper in there. I want to keep that all separate.
How long, when you're pressing this, how long do you let it?
Like 30 seconds, all right?
1, 2.
You don't have to count.
Okay.
All right. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Like I said, this is the Ogo toilet. I just got on Amazon, and I think we're going to like it. All right. Bye now.